Hi, we are from JCG. Would like to propose our solutions for developing an improved product strategy for Lingo Junior through GST optimization, which stands for Gamified Learning, Strategic Partnership, and Tutors Quality Control. My name is Ratnadya Natassya, and I am here with my other two teammates, Moreno, Paskala, Firdaus, and Sitti, Faza, Karima. There are four main issues faced by Lingotalk, which is school low willingness to pay, children's low attention span, difficulty to school acquisition, and difficulty to control tutors' teaching quality. These problems create four key questions. The first one, how to increase school awareness on paying to learning language platform for students, how to maximize children's low learning attention span using gamification, how to implement partnership strategies for school acquisition, and lastly, how to control the tutors' teaching quality in Lingo Junior live sessions. And to answer the key questions, we propose GST strategy to optimize Lingotalk's focus on connecting to Lingotalk's values for its product validation purposes, so that Lingo Junior product will improve its user growth number and retention rate.
LingoTalk is an education technology solution that provides personalized language learning for schools. Within almost 5 years of journey since 2017, LingoTalk has been providing more than 10 language courses, more than 40 tutors deliver language learning, more than 170 student enrollments into the courses, and more than 22,000 of hours of language learning that have been delivered to LingoTalk students. LingoTalk has a vision that is to be a fun and exciting platform for Indonesians to boost up their confidence and skill by speaking another language, through its mission that is to bring foreign language to life by providing real-life conversational and spoken language course in a fun and effective way.
Currently, Lingotalk is on the right track. They are aiming to acquire market teaching for kids. We estimate $1.1 billion in this market. Also, from the macro point of view, we can see that more than 70% of schools in Indonesia are dominated by primary schools, and 25% of our age population are dominated by kids from range from 0 until 14. However, we also found that there is a problem with the bottom line. Several bottlenecks are holding them back in acquiring some schools. Lingotalk prices are not as competitive as the competitor. We assume this comes from their age as a business and also their lack of funding. From our internal analysis, the Lingotalk product, which is Lingogeneer, serves 5 language learning options: English, French, Korean, Japanese, and Mandarin. Also, children can choose between private class and group class. From this product, we analyze their SWOT. One of their strengths is friendly in UI UX. One of their weakness is prices that are not as competitive as the competitor. One of their opportunity is a huge market opportunity, which $1.1 billion for this market. And the last one is the threat, as the competitor have a larger source of fund from investor.
The first solution of the GST strategy optimization is by optimizing gamification with learning curriculum that goes in sync with the K-13 curriculum, in which providing services based on primary school children's needs. Lingo Junior's gamified learning journey comes with the basis of structure, in which it starts from problem description, defining learning goals, causing satisfaction of learning, and eventually leading to continuous learning of journey of use by the students. The model curriculum of gamified Lingo Junior is relevant to existing curriculum that is applied in public schools, which is K-13 or Curriculum 2013 designed by the Ministry of Education Indonesia. The relevancy of Lingo Junior and K-13 is the principle of active student learning through observing, such as reading and listening, analyzing, such as connecting and creating stories or concepts, and communicating by oral and written activities.
Lingotalk retention growth can be done by strengthening foundation acquisition, but also Lingotalk need to consider their relationship between their bottom line, which is school. Let's take an example in one of their foundation, Salib Suci Foundation. This foundation alone is in charge of more than 50 schools around Indonesia. Also, approximately more than 25,000 kids are enrolled under Salib Suci Foundation. To maximize this potential, Lingotalk need to reach them personally. We make a simple flowchart for them to help with this process of acquisition.
A tutor who will teach in a live class requires standardization of materials and style of teaching that has to be delivered according to the student's persona and needs. In this personalized curriculum, tutors require to have knowledge about instructional strategies that engage in a digital environment and accommodate students' learning preference. Therefore, we propose a Lingua Tutor's Diary using an integrated cloud portal and big data so that the controlling process for tutors' quality runs effectively and efficiently by implementing these 5 steps, which are onboarding for tutors briefing on personalized learning, students' profile review using web portal checking, teaching process, Lingo tutors diary for tutors reporting and students' repetitive feedback, and dashboard for executives quantified and measured review for tutors' quality control.
The impact of GST strategy optimization is its alignment with Lingotalk values, which are connectivity, student-centered, accessibility, delivering what matters, and exist to empower. And while at the same time it is enabling product validation purposes so that Lingo Junior product will improve on its users' growth number and retention rate.
We mapped the risks that might occur during the implementation of this strategy. We divide into 4 types of potential risks. R1 is the risk of data privacy breach regarding users' personal data. To mitigate this risk, run a continuously penetration test, strict user account, audit and reevaluate the systems, improve general securities, for instance, the firewall, traffic monitoring, architectures, and restriction. R2 is the risk of our product is unaligned with partners' objective, which we can mitigate by prospecting the right partner's persona and prospecting based on customer segments through in-depth customer persona curation. R3 is the risk of partners break contract before agreement. To mitigate this, we need to implement strategic partnership life cycle to and conduct evaluation and re-evaluation meeting with partner. And lastly, R4 is the risk of incorrect data input when tutors or students doing reporting and feedback for controlling the quality of the tutor's way of teaching. And to prevent this risk, we need to do system recheck, automation of data validation in server and cloud, and conduct employee training by doing monthly checkup or training.
We estimated 79,500,000 rupiah.
In conclusion, as in regards to existing issues which are schools' low willingness to pay, children's low attention span, school acquisition strategy, and difficulty to control tutors' quality, we come up with burning questions along with our solution, which is the GST strategy optimization that stands for gamified learning, strategic partnership, and tutors' quality control. The impact of our GST strategy optimization enables on connecting to Lingotalk values for its product validation purposes so that Lingo Junior product will improve on its users' growth, number, and retention rate.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu!
Salamida!